the mountains I'm headed, no fear in my soul. I ain't running. No, I ain't running no more.
Hi guys, it's me, it's Sky. Welcome to Sky's Intuition. I hope at the time that this reading finds you, you are all doing well and blessed. Sorry that the Gypsy Hobo readings were a little bit behind, but it was a necessary, it wasn't necessary, it was an emergency, but I needed to take an energy break. So you got them though. For the Patreon members, thank you first and utmost. Man, I don't know. Whenever I put Palo Santo or anything really on the charcoal, I have to be careful because it does, like right off the bat. Let me get some lovely oil. I really do appreciate all of my subscribers and viewers and whatnot. Particularly my Patreon members. I always give you guys a shout out because um as you well know, because I say it often enough, you got to keep the lights on, the candles. I have to now adding I need candles and flowers. I just haven't gone to the market yet, but I will. You know me. Sending up smoke to my grandmother because grandmother's spirit and grandfather's spirit is coming out in the reading. Nobody in my family really knew that I had developed a close relationship with my grandmother for a time period. And um, we used to talk about a lot of things. I thought she was really cool. I don't know. I'll die thinking that she was really cool. Whether she really was or not, it doesn't really matter. I thought she was so cool. I mean, she was multi-talented. Um, she knew how to do a lot of stuff. Like she knew how to make things work, you know? And I thought that to me, she was the magician. But I don't remember, like, to me, she was a farmer's wife. So I didn't know that I mean, she baked, she cooked, she sewed, stuff like that. But she knew how to go to market, how to negotiate. Oh my gosh. Very multi-talented woman. And I respected her immensely for what I knew of her. Let me leave it at that. Stuff's coming up about everybody's family, like that's like did you know that Aunt Susie was really your sister's brother's cousins, nephews, uncles, aunts, and nieces, brothers, fathers, whatever. There was a criminal in the law. I mean, I'm telling you stuff you didn't know about. All right, let's get a reading in, guys. Divine Source, thank you for the light you shine upon me, always protecting me from my enemies and adversaries and those that wish me injustice or harm any way. Please bless and coach, console, whatever it is, for those that are in need and request it. The divine, whether it's Satan or, I mean, the ethereal world, whether it's Satan or whether it's the divine, you have to invite it in. You have to, embrace it. It doesn't impose itself upon you. So if somebody worships God, it's because they've let God into their heart. If they worship Satan, it's because that's what they've allowed into their heart. Okay. and it's what they embrace, what somebody embraces. Why I'm doing this, I don't know. Okay, Divine, what's the subject matter? Why am I all over the map? What's what's the heart of the matter? Probably because I had a long day. Fake person, fake person. I don't know if you're new to the channel, you didn't hear me say this, but about a week ago, I get, you got to deal with me where I'm at, like I deal with you where you're at. This is general reading. I bring up subjects. Sometimes I have to say things that I'm uncomfortable with saying, but it's for clarity that we learn and we grow and we prosper and we heal. So, about a week ago, I had this early morning vision, and I swear it was Archangel Michael standing behind, like, when you watch somebody on the witness bench, you're watching a court drama, and you see somebody on the witness bench, right? Behind the person was Archangel Michael, and he was smiling, and he had the glowingest eyes, these glowing blue eyes, and I'm not joking. I'm not blonde haired and blue eyed by a long shot, but he had blue eyes, but a weird blue, like very crystalline blue and blonde hair. And he looked at me and he had this big smile on his face. And he was standing behind a very, looked like they'd been through a lot, haggard looking. Feminine, I took it as. It could have been a masculine. I still say it was a feminine. Okay. But very like rough, rugged skin and creased. And they had hair. They were a brunette. They weren't gray. It wasn't an old woman unless they dyed their hair. But it was gray. It was brown, like a brownish color, and it covered their face. It was very stringy in their face, like it looked like they had been running through the forest, and the hair was like long in their face and all around, and very unkempt. And they looked like a little wild, but haggard, tired, like they'd been living outdoors for a while, looking. And Archangel Michael was standing behind this person. Like you couldn't really make out the face, but I understood the energy, if you know what I mean. And it was like Archangel was showing me, like, look, and now we got this fake person in the central focus. Some of you may have gotten messages and you don't even know the signs because you've not learned how to read what signs are particular to you. A lot of people tell you what you should do for spiritual, and yeah, there's a plethora of things out there. There really is. When you become awakened, that but and I've studied many years, so I could tell you there's a lot of things. You have to choose. You have to choose what best suits, what resonates to your frequency. No one else. We can only at best give you, like, I would tell you, if I was doing life coaching still, I have certain exercises that I use that are specific to my practice that I used in the past that I found to be quite productive in a quick way, because I I remember when I was doing life coaching, I wouldn't take clients for more than 3 months. I was like 30, 60, 90, 30 days to figure out where you're at and where you want to be. Another 30 days figures out where you want to plant the seed. And the last 30 days is where you're slowly moving into that, whatever that is for you. Okay. So I did stuff on self-growth and development, and I specialized in emotional people. Listen to this. My specialty is helping people to get through emotional trauma. Now, I have been through so much emotional trauma. It's like, and I said this years ago, I said, God wants me to experience everything that I'm trying to help other people through. because I could talk a good talk, but when you got to walk it, that's a different story. You know what I'm saying? Somebody's trying to block your high honor. The challenge is for you to get up that hill. Oh, look at this. This popped out in a very weird way. Somebody was thinking about courting your privilege, getting privilege through courting you. Well, that was not thoughtful. Okay, what is the thoughtful collective consciousness, subconsciousness divine? I'm sorry. What is the collective subconscious? High honor. What is it? You're someone of high honor and somebody doesn't want to believe it? Or they're trying to take you off your high horse? Nah. I want to take you off your high horse. They're trying to say you're fake. Are you? So maybe it's time to do some self-assessment. Am I fake? Or am I just never been allowed to be who I really am? And now that I am doing that, people think it's fake because they don't control the narrative anymore of the person they want me to be and how they want me to wear my hair. Message of concern here. This is a death or coffin in the past. Somebody could have nailed their coffin, when they say that you nailed your coffin. Somebody sealed their fate. They nailed their coffin. What's the future here? Despair. Holy cannolis. I ended it with the high honor person for the person that I want. This person is not a true high honor person, this fake person here. And this person is understanding now that you're the real high honor person or the real person. So now what do we got to do? We got to make this the way we want it seen. So here's the coffin again. So a great fortune. Oh, great fortune. Someone in your environment. It's raining gold. Hallelujah. Yeah, somebody is dancing on your grave. What do we say? In the future, they're not going to be, but right now, somebody may. Oh my gosh! Look at this! Look at this! Somebody is hoping to fake you out. They want to fake you out. Fake you out. Fake you fade you out with the coffin. What's the outcome here? I don't like distant horizons, divine. If it comes out twice, I won't argue with you, but I don't. I really would rather have a different ending card. Can you tell me what you mean different way? Change. Okay, distant horizon. Change. Moving. Somebody's being cut off. I'm telling you, this is not. I don't know how long this reading is going to be, but let's see. Before we get out the black cards, black Bart. I'm going to tell you what's going on here. Look at this. This person wants to fake you out so bad because they might have chosen, or they made a deal to unalive you, and that the idea that you're being seen in high or any honorable way is ruining them, is their ruin. Somebody here is leaving a location. You might be moving out. I'm moving now. You're moving out with Mrs. Cacciatore down on Sullivan Street. Good luck moving up while I'm moving out. At night he becomes a bartender. He works at Mr. Cacciatore's down on Sullivan Street, across from the medical center. And he's trading in his Chevy for a Cadillac. Yak, 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 yak. You ought to know by now. You can pay Uncle Sam with your overtime. What's his false person, Divine? What's the central focus? Please. DUI. DUI. So the fake person was trying, maybe used your ID if they were driving, and they got this come up a couple of times, guys. Driving under the influence, driving while intoxicated. Fake person. They did this possibly with your ID so that they could bring you down from your high honor here. They want to block you from getting anything with regards to this honor. What is this? These people are ratchet, man. Dharma, good karma. They want to block you from getting this good karma for your good deeds, for your high honor, your honor. I don't. Wow. Didn't know you were going to flop out, but what's this high honor about, Divine? One card. Trying to hold the cards so they don't flip as easily. No, I'm not used to doing it that way. It is what it is. What is this high honor, Divine? One card, please. You shall have no other gods before me. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Somebody put someone. What? Does somebody have a god complex, or is God the high honor telling somebody? Message of concern. Somebody's going to the emergency room. They were driving under the influence here on the way to block your dharma, good karma. Well, and maybe they passed away. I don't know. Coffin. Grateful. In the past, somebody was grateful for some ending or death. Somebody may have passed away driving under the influence. Despair. This might mean that somebody here is out on the street. Maybe that's why they're coming around. Gambled and lost. Despair. Gambled and lost. So somebody here gambled and lost. What is this coffin, Divine? Dark arts. There you go. Somebody who was doing dark magic may be passing away, may have passed away, or they use dark magic to try and get you to pass away. Great fortune in the environment. Somebody got made an agreement in court or behind the scenes to get some fortune, possibly posing as you. False person. Not that many cards. False person. Divine, please. And thank you. We got other cards here. Mirror magic. Oh, Lord. Mirror magic. False person. Somebody is hoping to pass themselves off with you. Final attempt. Warning. Final attempt. Warning, final attempt. That's got me a little gambled and lost in the future. Final attempt. They were warned here. That this was their last warning. Something was somebody's last warning. No other gods before me, possibly before the divine detached from them. Somebody was in their ego that they were playing God, that they would get a DUI or something here, or they were going to do something to end your life, and they ended up getting a DUI so that they could take your place over here. Somebody wanted to take your place. Silly wabbit, Twix are for kids. These are really not to be fooled around with, but who would want to? You know, the community card probably comes up because they're the only people that want to bother with each other is each other for some odd reason. And for whatever the reason, you broke free or something here, and they're not happy. But there's also agreements being made that you don't know anything about, or to keep you out of these agreements that are being made to have an effect on your livelihood. What is the DUI? This is somebody who is paranoid over somebody finding out something during a DUI, that they're fake, that somebody who from the past who was blocking your high honor, your good karma. Oh Lord. You shall have no other gods before me. This is this high honor first commandment. This is a family. You shall have no other gods before me. Somebody was worshiping something out of their family norm or someone other than like say I knew my mother didn't care for me growing up. That's not a good example. Let me just put this uh, all right. Somebody here attached themselves to someone above their own family. You shall have no other gods before me. God creates everything. God creates every human, every human. And somebody here denied God. They're they just came right out and denied God. This is a Queen of Swords. It's going to somebody's getting a Queen of Swords may get a message that somebody's going to in the emergency room. This could be a tattooist, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, or somebody who has maybe a lot of tattoos, or somebody who enjoys art. Somebody may have the tip of their hair may be purple or pink. Grateful. This magician, somebody was doing magic to make you grateful or to um, show their appreciation to someone else. No other God before me. Somebody was doing magic as a payment for something outside of their family. I don't know why, but what's this gambled and lost? This is the Five of Pentacles. This person gambled and lost. Five of Pentacles. They're left out of the cathedral. This could be something in New York. Somebody, ooh, I don't want to say that. I'm not going to say it. Okay. Dark arts. What is this with the dark arts, Divine? This coffin again. The Hermit. Somebody here is looking into the fact that somebody used some kind of magic to create this death here from the past. What's in the environment? Justice. Oh my gosh. Look, U.S. court, agreement, justice, and somebody here made an agreement in court. As you, mirror magic, Knight of Cups. Somebody here was behaving or trying to get this proposal from the courts as you. Look, final attempt, some kind of death here. Warning, final attempt before something's ended, before somebody's ended, before somebody dies if they don't change. Somebody may also be getting a final attempt, like a letter in the mail with regards to eviction notice, I'm seeing. Hmm. There's a Queen of Pentacles who may be sick or having to heal or be living in an apartment. They may be getting evicted from this apartment, possibly because their money isn't coming in anymore like it used to when they were out partying all the time. Something has changed. I'm going to turn this around, but something certainly changed. They're not getting they were getting money from some source, and that source is no longer paying them. Okay, let's see. This Queen of Swords, something about the emergency room. They might have, now look at here. If they're a tattoo artist, if you're a tattoo artist, be careful because there might be something in the ink. Something with emergency. Somebody's name may be Regina. Okay, what's the central focus? What is this fear with this DUI or this somebody's afraid that someone's going to find out they're fake? Maybe if they go in the emergency room. I don't know. Somebody has to let go 9 to the 10. They have to give it up. This is somebody who has to give up something that they've been holding on to. This fake identity, I think. The challenge here is someone from your past, Six of Cups twice. This might be this might be children. Somebody's trying to block your good karma from you. They don't want you to have it. This is the challenge, is for you to be honored within your family. Somebody doesn't want that. Yeah, they're trying to block you from being honored in your family. What is this Queen of Swords about? This is somebody who was driving too fast. They were drunk driving. The Queen of Swords possibly ended up in the emergency room. I'm just saying. Uh, what's underneath here? Yeah, maybe ended up in the emergency room. Somebody wasn't thinking, they were driving too fast under the influence here. This magician, something here with this coffin of death. Somebody used magic. Instead of being grateful to you, they used magic and you. Maybe, I don't know. Or somebody may have. Ooh, I don't know. I don't know. That was in the past, though. Can't change the past that happened. What's the future energy with this Five of Pentacles? Somebody's fortune is going to change. Their wheel of fortune, their fate, destiny. And this is walking away. This is dark arts. Somebody wants to end you, or have you walk away here. isolate you so you walk away from something. And so, yeah, they were doing something magic here to keep you isolated and to have you walk away from a death that was magic was used. Some manipulation. Now they're like, oh, they're mortified. Somebody can't sleep because they want to make it, they're trying to make an agreement in court. I don't know. I think it's getting thrown out like no, because they're in despair because they gambled on and lost on something. Yeah, look, this is ending for this person who was acting like they were you. Look, this person's falling into the void. This could be a mirror. This person is drowning in it. Knight of Cups. They want to apologize now for doing this, for doing whatever they were doing to you. Mm-mm. What is this with the death card divines in the outcome? Death of a wish, of death wish. Final attempt warning. Somebody has to change. This is a death wish that's for somebody. Um, Somebody could be wishing you were dead because of all this good karma you have and bad karma that they have. This might be someone who, final attempt. Somebody might be drinking a lot right now too because they're being evicted. Final attempt. So they're drinking rather than moving out. It was very, very weird. I'm going to close it with the kippers as well, just to see where we're at. Divine, let's put it together now. There's a lot of stuff going on in court. Somebody's upset. Somebody's got a ticket, DUI. What's all this about? Thank you. I'm closing it out. What is this, Divine, that we're overwhelmed by a DUI about? What's the central focus? Sudden wealth. Yeah, man, somebody has to let go of this. They're paranoid that they're going to lose this wealth because they got involved in a DUI. What's the challenge here? Yup, somebody's expecting uh something from the past to come up with regards to high honor or something. Somebody was expecting children. Somebody's being cut off because you shall have no other gods before me. Official person here. Somebody's coming in. An official person. Maybe coming in quick to this Queen of Swords to give them a message about somebody in the emergency room. Let's just pass energy, this death. Official person. Wow. Did an official person in the past pass away or manipulate a death here for someone? And now they're coming in and telling, hey, look, this person's losing their money because I think this person may have presented themselves as this official person, and now that they're in the hospital, no, it's not adding up. Something here in the emergency room that happened. What's this dark arts? This is bad health. Somebody maybe passed away from doing, or is passing away from doing dark arts. And this is another path, a new pathway. Might open up for you after this court case. I mean, there's some agreement being made in court, or someone wants to make an agreement with you outside of court because they're like going, oh my gosh, if I go to court, they'll be rich. If I make an agreement outside of court, I can control how wealthy they are. I'm telling you, I know you guys have been commenting, no, but no way, no how. But you're not inside this. This is what the divine is giving me. For some of you, not all of you, this is the way this person is thinking. This person is thinking that they can emulate you in some way. Something about a child here. Also, too, when they decided to do mirror magic on you, excuse me, they also decided to inherit any of your trials or tribulations. So if you lost a child, they lose a child. Oh well, I mean, I'm bad, feel bad for that, but you should have never wished that I'd lose mine. If you lost a job, now they lose a job. If you, whatever losses that you have, the energy has to come from somewhere. So whatever energy they sent to you to deplete you has to come back from them because it's only on loan. It was only on loan. They didn't own that energy. They borrowed it and then they tried to do all this stuff so that they didn't have to pay it back. Final attempt. This whole community, something about this whole community is moving away or passing away. Take it as it resonates. But something here, maybe a whole community was feeding off of this person. Oh, and someone here wants to get back with you also too, because they know that it's going to go in your favor, and someone may have passed away, or they, I don't know what they want, but more than anything else, they want to be in your energy because they feel like your energy will make everything all go away and none of this ever happened, and that's not no, the Most High doesn't want it going down that way. So even if your hands are tied, you can't do anything for these people. They only think you can, but you really can't. This is in God's hands. When you turn it over to God, this is the type of stuff that happens and gets revealed because God stands for justice. Jesus, Yeshua, is the name of justice, justice for the oppressed, justice for the oppressed, for the downtrodden, for the unhealthy, unwanted. It's not just being unhealthy, but people not treating you in a healthy like manner. You know, that's what the Messiah was supposed to be here and about, was to right the wrongs of the wicked by bringing them to justice. Are we in the end times? I don't know. Guys, that's been your reading. I hope you enjoyed it, and until we meet again, peace.